Yo, 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 good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday edition of the Apex Brotherhood Live. My name's Richard Butler. We're going to have a nice wind down day, a little competition day. But first, let's have a little quick gander at a disclaimer. All right, guys, we have a special guest in today. Will is a little bit late as per usual. He has some admin and some work-related things that he needs to deal with. So I have somebody to keep me company while Will isn't here. We're still having the competition today, but we're having it as a three-way, sort of. All right. Without further ado, let me bring on our guest. He is one of our community members. He's somebody that is always there. He's a little crazy. He's a little gangster. We know him. We love him. It's Evan. How are you, Evan?
Yeah, not bad for you.
Not too shabby, eh, Nige? For those of you who don't know, Evan goes by the moniker Ghetto Dragon. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Ghetto Dragon Evan Bourne.
Well, my name's Evan Bourne. I've been trading for a fair few years now, but started in crypto. I've been trading, Forex for just over, I think this is just over my second year now. Full-time trader. That's about it, really. That's all I really do now. I don't know now. Just trade full time now.
Oh, mate. If you had to categorize yourself, what kind of trader would you say you are?
To be honest with you, probably more support and resistance. I'm looking into some other styles to see if I can pick them up, but I'm not doing very well with them. But yeah, no, mainly support and resistance serves me better.
So more of an intraday trader, or are you more of a swing trader?
I'd say more of an intraday trader, but I can adapt to swing trading. Depends on how the trade is actually going, to whether I can leave it or not.
Oh, cool, mate. So, do you have a specific asset or currency that you like drift more towards, like lean more towards, or is it a free for all? Any asset?
No, to be honest with you, it's a free for all for me. I've got a list of about 10 to 12. I can't necessarily just stick to one because if there's no action on the one, there's just no trading. I stick to a good 6. Just to look for a trade, just to see if I can get in, just to keep busy during the week. Like I said, if your USD is ranging or something like that, then you know how long that can range for. There's just no trading, so it just becomes a bit boring for me. So I keep about a good 6 to 12 open, and I just scan the markets and look for a trade that I can actually earn a little bit of money from.
Do you have a favorite pair? Do you have one that is one of your first ones that you have a look at?
The first one that I have a look at is pretty much Euro USD, and then it just goes on. I don't mind GDP CAD. That's not necessarily too shy giving trades out during the week.
Okay, that's cool. And then when you talk about support and resistance, do you do what kind of support and resistance do you check for? Higher time frame support and resistance, and then go down to. Oh wait, let me rephrase the question. How do you analyze the market? What is your approach?
It's the same as everybody else. It's top to bottom. Start on the higher time frames, get the overall bias, work my way down to about the 5 to 15 minutes, and choose my entry from there.
So you generally enter on the 5 or the 15, generally.
Generally on a longer trade, yeah, or intraday.
And then would you consider yourself to be more of a discretionary trader, or are you more of a rules-based trader?
Again, that's probably going to be more discretionary. Probably, if I see something, then I'll take it.
And then, do you use static lot sizes, or are you more of a, like Will would say, this is an A++ setup, I'm willing to risk a little bit more on my positions? Or you choose lot size and just stick with it?
No. If I see that something's well, nothing's really guaranteed, but if I see something that's an A++, then I will back myself on that and go a little bit deeper.
All right, good. I like that. And then final question before we look at the charts and potentially get one of your screens up as well. When you do your risk analysis, is it a static stop loss and take profit, or do you have key points that you aim for per trade?
It all depends on how the market's moving, to be honest with you. If the market's moving erratically, do we say, there's more ups than downs, or there's more downs than ups, I'll probably stick a static stop loss in. As in for a take profit, I try and keep a static one, but I will adjust it. And then I will trail my stop.
Okay, so you like trailing the stop as well. All right. So when you're talking static take profit, what is your general risk to reward ratio that you aim for?
Risk to reward, probably a 1.1.
Okay, so slightly more than a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah. I'll leave it and I'll try for a 2, but again, it all depends on whether the market's actually going to give you it on the day or not. I have left trades open all night with my stop loss at a reasonable level, and I've woke up and it's just skyrocketed. So I've ended up with like 3s and 4Rs on the good days. On the other days, I've woke up and it's hit my stop. So, I mean, to be honest with you, all we can do is just sort of see what the market gives us. To be honest with you, we can analyze it, but whether the market's going to adhere to what we're seeing is another thing.
Awesome, I like that. All right, Evan. While we wait for Will, let's try and get one of your screens up to share. So I don't know if you remember still how to bring them up. Or shall I quickly run you through how to bring up a screen?
You should. Hang on. No, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
So you can share an entire screen, or you can do just a window if you want to. So it's completely up to you. While you're busy with that, I'm going to quickly say hello to everybody in chat. MGN, good morning. Good morning, brother. How are you this morning? First in, as always, we've got Infinity. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Infinity. We've got the Inception himself, Evan Bourne, saying hello to himself and everybody in chat while being in the stream. We've got In the Wilds. Morning, lads. Morning, In the Wilds. How are you, mate? Did you go for a run this morning? I didn't have an opportunity to really check the Discord, but hopefully you sent us another lovely photo of where you were jogging this morning. We've got Pooley. Morning, lads. Looking good, Ghetto, mate. Obviously. We have a Ghetto Dragon, which is... how shall we put this? He's the gangster in our group. He's the absolute mob boss. Martin, good morning, Martin. How are you this morning? Infinity saying hello, Evan. And then obviously cheers, Pooley. All right, that's everybody for now. Guys, if you want to, just jump in. If you want to ask Evan some questions, feel free to do so while we wait for Sir William to join us for competition. So we're going to wait for William just to make it fair. For him to join us as well. Evan, can I bring up your screen if you want?
Yeah, I've loaded it now, so ready.
All right. So, Evan, this is your little screen. Walk us through what you would generally be looking for on a day-to-day basis on a trade, and then you don't have to give us your whole exact strategy, because obviously there's some proprietary stuff in there, but just a general walkthrough of what it is that you look for?
Well, my strategy's been wrapped up in these EMAs. As you can see, it changes colour from obviously a downtrend to an uptrend. So basically what I'll do is now all I have to do is, because it's all here, is just wait for a bounce off the EMA, either up or down, just like this one here. So if we get a good entry and then rejection from the EMA, then obviously we can go along here, we can place our stop just above the bands, and we can ride the trend.
So you generally trade along with the trend. You don't look for what do you call it, like
counter trading.
Yeah, counter trend trading. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not counter trend trader. It normally goes against you, and it's probably a bad rule of thumb to actually try and do that. I have done it successfully now and again, but more times than none, no, it don't work out.
Yeah, no, myself as well. Like, I know of traders that can trade counter trend trading that really works for them, but they have more nuanced things that they look for. Myself, I'm a trend following person. I like a trend to be initiated or to be formulated, and then I would look for my entry points based on that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you counter trend trading, basically all you're doing is trading a pullback. So how deep's that pullback? Normally, they're not necessarily that deep, or at least they're not as deep as how far I want to go. So that's probably why I keep getting taken out, because I'm always waiting for a deeper pullback than what it's willing to give.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Like, the market has evolved over time. You get these segments in the market where you get really, really deep pullbacks and then continuations, and then sometimes you just get absolutely the most shallow, non-existent pullback, and then just continue as well. So momentum is like a big thing that I use when trading, and I also would love to have like a proper pullback to kind of like give me the idea that, okay, whomever was in control is still in control, even though the opposite side was strong or tried to really break the trend. But you don't always get that. It's unfortunately one of those things.
No, for sure.
Infinity, any views on gold? We'll have a quick look at that little goldie if you would like to. Evan, do you trade gold? I'm assuming you do.
Yeah, I trade gold, yeah.
Okay, so how about we do this? Would you like to go through gold for us, just analyze it, how you would, for argument's sake, either trade it or what you would be looking for, and then I can do the same.
Right, no worries. Well, these are all my trades that you can see that have been scattered all over. So yeah, I have traded gold. So top-down analysis would be, as long as I can get it looking good. We're in an uptrend according to the EMAs, and it's obviously coming back for a pullback. Didn't really have an idea on how far it was going to pull back, but I think from this level that we're at now, I think that it's just going to wait for the EMA to actually come back up. I don't think that it's maybe going to come much lower than this area. I say this area because I can't, on my screen, I can't actually see the numbers yet, because I need to do my resolution on the screen. And then obviously coming down, we're on the 4 hour. So if I was to take a trade, now, I'd probably take it round about now. Have my stops below here, and I would probably target round about there. But that's on the 4 hour. So I'd probably be waiting maybe about a week or a fortnight for it to even get up there. But intraday coming down. You can see that most of the we're going for 15. The 15's up. The 5's up, but the 5's a little bit far away from the EMA now for me. So I reckon the gold's going to probably pull back on the lower time frames, at least to about maybe here before going back up.
Okay, so you want a bit more of a pullback, and then you're saying you believe that it's going to push bullishly, but
if I'm sticking to the smaller time frames on gold, which I probably do, I tend to trade the minute on the gold. But yeah, I reckon during the day it's probably going to pull back. Hopefully, yeah. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You can't really judge gold. 1 minute it's flying, and the next minute it's tanking.
the lower time frames is very, very like
the lower time frames are very skittish.
volatile.
Yes,
Yeah.
they very are. But yeah, going back up on the time frames, everything seems to be a little bit bullish. But to me, I think that we're gonna there's the hour, and the hour's on the downtrend. But we've just broke the main point on the hour, so yeah, I'd wait until it broke the top EMA and closed above the top EMA, which would probably bring it above this higher high. As you can see, that it's going a little bit higher, and we're creating another little run on the hourly, and then as soon as that broke, I'd be in again. Stops would just be below this low, and we'd see how far it'd go. I'd probably try and take it just under, looking left, just under here. So I'd probably try and take it there, which would probably give me about 1,008 on a 2.5. Yeah, 0.25 on the hourly, because that's going to be $5,273 points. So what's that? Is that 527 pips?
Yeah, so 527 pips, so about $52 on gold movement.
2.5. 0.25.
0.25. So you would be asking for about $2.50 per dollar movement. Well,
I can never work that one out. Well, yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. But that's on the hour.
Like so $25 per dollar movement. So $25 per 100 pips.
Right.
Yeah. So that's 500 and something. So it's 52 times 25. So that's just over $2,100. That's pretty good. That would be a really good trade if you got into that one.
Yeah.
All right. Let me jump onto my chart. You guys know that after every day I remove all of my drawings so that I can look at the market as if it's a fresh look. I'll start on the daily on gold for me. Gold, we have the low of Tuesday here with a nice volumetric day on gold. We tried to push higher. Didn't really create a higher high in relation to the previous high point, so it's technically a lower low. However, on Tuesday this week, we had a very bearish day, but it did not create a new low. So technically, this point down here, as well as this one down here, is two areas that price seemed to have struggled to push lower than. The nice thing is that if I go to the left and I just look at one of my bases, this was one of the days where price wicked into it and then started reacting off of it and hasn't tested it since. So if I wanted to see price, obviously the upper end is somewhere over here, which was the last price point before price started pushing lower. This is obviously on the daily. You can confine it a little bit more. Going down to the 4 hourly, let's have a look on the 4 hourly. The 4 hourly, it is very slow downward momentum. We are still printing lower lows, but we also started printing higher lows over the span of like, when was this? This was Wednesday, 29th. So the last week or so, we've been a little bit range bound between these sections over here. We have an last area of test up over here where price really struggled to pick a side. And then when it did pick a side, it came back to test it again and started pushing lower, pushed into the daily, and then since then we've been consolidating. So where have we been consolidating? We have been consolidating between this point. So I can maybe just draw it up like this. We've been consolidating over there, and then the low point would be this area down here, basically. So if I drew it all the way towards the left and we just expand it a little bit, we're jumping in between these 2 points over the last week or so. To me, even though gold was bearish coming down into this daily base, we have now absolutely entered sideways action. Gold itself, even though it's a large range that we're looking at, this is from 39.50 to about 40.16. So it's a 60 something, almost $70 range that we're just moving up and down in between. So for me, I have to go down even lower to see if I want something to break. What I do like is the fact that we've had a reaction, a double bottom reaction on the 1 hourly over here, and then we pushed off, creating a higher high in relation to the most previous high. But then we started with the slow downward trend back into this double bottom portion, which is literally this double line over here. I will remove the line just a little bit. So we have this double low over here where price has come into and completely lost all downward momentum, because this was quite the downward push in relation to what we've been having just prior to that. And then we lost all momentum. It slowed completely, and then it started pushing up. So I do like this area down here as a area of interest. So I'm just going to put this as a point of interest. But what I will do is I will just take the most recent point before price started pushing higher. So I'll just take this most recent point. This is the support/resistance point for me. If it breaks through, it will become resistance. Currently it's support. So I want to see if price can get to this. However, if I just look at the most recent wicks, it doesn't seem as though we might be testing this today. We have one. This is actually a nice one because it's a double. It's a double bottom, and then another attempt and then just didn't. It just failed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole section here, and I'm going to have this as a point of interest as well. So if price were to come down to this point, it would have to break through this before it can come and test this bottom section. So for me, this is an interesting area. If I go down to the 15-minute and kind of like just see how price was acting in this area, how price was moving, I can kind of see that this area over here on the bottom end was also an interesting point where price attempted to move lower but failed. And then we had this nice reaction off of it. Even though we didn't create a new high, price hasn't attempted to come and test this low again from yesterday. So yesterday's Tokyo low and New York low is freshly untested, basically. Prices then moved higher, making higher highs in relation to the previous point. So if this over here, if this area over here is a low, then this is a higher low, and then we create our first high, basically. Yet another higher low, higher high. This is almost a higher low, but it doesn't have enough of a push through. So this might just be yet another higher high, and we're waiting to see where it's going to come and test for the low. If it starts pushing lower and starts breaking lower than, for argument's sake, here, which is also a double low. If it breaks lower than this point, which is 3992, if price comes down and breaks through here and then tries to push up yet again and fails, so it pushes down from here, makes a lower low, attempts to go higher and fails and starts pushing lower, then we can definitely see this bottom section come into play. So what I would then wait for is I would wait for price to push through, fail the retest, as in fail to push higher, and then start pushing lower, and then I would look for an entry point somewhere like that, either just above this line or an entry point slightly below this line. So depending on how the volume pushes it lower, I will decide whether or not I want to go in for sells. That is if we have selling pressure. Now, what do we do if we're looking for buying pressure? Buying pressure on the 15, and let's look at the hourly first. On the hourly, we have. Wait, let me remove these drawings as well. So right now we're creating higher highs, higher lows within this little channel, within this little bracket, basically. So something like this. We're just creating higher highs. And then... So we're currently within this little channel. It's a very short time frame channel, so very it's not like a higher time frame over a few days channel. This is just the last few hours of the day channel. So from here, I can see that this hourly area over here had a reaction. So price was pushing lower, and then first volumetric, and then the next opportunity for price to push lower, it failed. It started pushing higher. Yet again, another opportunity for it to push lower, it fails, and then it starts pushing higher. So I do like this area over here. If we do come and test it, if we do come and test this area and see price wick off of it and start pushing higher, then what I would like to see is I would like to see this area over here get broken. And then after that, we'll then aim for something a little bit higher. Hopefully, price can then come and test this area and not fail, because we've had a reaction off of this box, basically. So if I just push this back, if we just look at how price reacted off of this, it is a area of interest. There we go. It is an area of interest where price, this is the last candle before it started pushing lower. It was retested, it failed, it didn't break higher, it started pushing lower. We came back into it yesterday, we just wicked off of it, we had a reaction. So for me, this point over here needs to be tested and broken through before I can say we're going to push higher. As of right now, I am sideways on gold. I want to see either this area over here broken or this area over here broken, and then I will decide whether or not I want to trade it. What I do think is going to happen, probably this upward momentum isn't incredibly strong. I do think that we may come and test this portion up over here, but we will then start dwindling lower. Being Friday, I don't think we have a lot of news today either, so there is a potential for there not being a lot of volume, a lot of interest to push it lower. So as of right now, I am on the fence with gold. I would like to see how it reacts here in this little box area. Oh, wait, let's take that whole one over there. Yeah, I want to see how it reacts here first. and I will wait for a complete slowdown of momentum. So I want to see either this high here being equaled or it's not being touched at all, and then we start seeing downward pressure pushing in, and then I will decide whether or not I want to enter a trade, yes or no. And that's what I'm waiting for. As it is right now, it is not the most volumetric upward movement. Yeah, sideways at the moment for me, or at least I'm sideways with what I'm looking for. I'm neutral at the moment. All right, that is gold. And then Martin Evan said he has a 1 to 1.1 RR, but is it profitable? How is he fighting that he have to be most of the time correct if you want to have some profit? Interesting question. So, Evan, maybe you can just say, or just give us like a ballpark figure. What is your win rate normally on a 1 to 1.11 RR?
I've not actually kept any stats on that. Not that I can pull off and say that I've got any proper stats on that. My win rate is reasonably high on a 1.1 because the price doesn't need to travel that far, to be honest with you, depending on how much you're actually putting on. As I've shown in the Discord, I think my highest win rate is about 12 wins in a row. And they're not necessarily massive, but they're not sort of shabby. 600 quid wins, 3 grand wins, £1,500 wins. Anything down to making a mistake and even taking 6 quid out of the market.
Okay, so once again, the idea of discretionary trading, you would rather take a very slight partial win before you just leave it to absolutely tank out.
I'd rather get out. If I notice that the market's turning while I'm in, I'd rather get out before it actually hits me stop.
Okay, that makes sense. Then, so Martin, what you're asking is like, how is it profitable? So technically, if you just look at the mathematics of profitability versus risk to reward, a 1-to-1 requires you to have at least 50% win rate in order for you to just be break even. And now in that case, we're not taking into consideration spreads, commissions, or slippage. We're just literally just talking about a 1-to-1. I'm risking $100 and I'm trying to make $100. You need to be 50% right. You need to be right half the time, 50% of the time, just to be break even. So anything above 50% is technically profit. How profitable is always going to be the question. Now imagine you have a 1 to 1.1 RR. That means that you have an extra 0.5% that you, or in this case 10% that you add. So then instead of you needing to be 50-50, you might need to be, for argument's sake, 45% of 50. You need to be right 45% of the time in order for you to be profitable, as an example. Now, I'm not saying that that's the exact numbers, but it's just kind of like the idea of it. But the one thing is, when you look at risk to reward or win rate or profitability, let's rather say, profitability is a calculation of your win rate along with your risk to reward. So you can have a really high win rate, but if your risk to reward is negative, meaning you risk more than what you stand to gain when you do have a winner, your high win rate might not necessarily equate to high profitability. And the inverse is the same. Like, you can have a very low win rate, but if your risk to reward is very much, you risk a lot less than what you stand to gain, your profitability doesn't have to be high. You can have, your win rate doesn't have to be high. Your profitability will be high. So always take that into consideration when you consider risk to reward. Is just one part of the equation when you look at what is considered profitability. So myself being a static take profit stop loss kind of person, I know exactly what my expectation is. I know exactly how much I stand to gain from every trade that I take, and I also know exactly how much I stand to lose for every trade that I do lose. So I can work out exactly, if my win rate is 60%, I know exactly how much money I'm standing to make, how profitable I will be for a certain period, like the amount of percentage that I will make on my account. Somebody that is more discretionary, their wins and losses can vary quite a bit, but it will usually be within a range. Like, for argument's sake, I know Will does not risk more than 1% per trade, ever. So one trade he might lose, and he'll lose 0.1%, and his next trade he might lose and it will be a 0.6%. But his gains will also be the same. It'll also be varied. So it might vary from 0.2% gain to 1 to 2% going up. Speaking of the person, he is right here. What's up, Will?
Yo, what's good? How are you doing, guys?
Doing well, mate. We were just talking about you a little bit in terms of like discretion versus static take profits and stop losses. So knowing that you don't ever risk more than 1%, but even within your 1%, your losses might not necessarily be 1%. They might be 0.1%. And then the inverse is the same for your take profit as well, where you might be aiming for a 1 to 2 or something like that. It's not always going to reach that point.
Yeah.
So within discretion, there is a lot of variability between what you're risking and what you're taking as profit, but you still have rules. So you won't allow it to go lower than 1%, as an example.
Yeah, fair. Also, guys, I'm just seeing when I joined the video that we've only got 2 likes. So come on, guys, smash that like button. 14 of you watching, make sure you go and hit that like button for us. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get 80 subscribers by the end of the week.
Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on the way, dear.
All right, Will, now that you are here, we've been patiently waiting for you so that we can do some bit of competition, mate.
Have you been waiting for me? That was cute.
Yeah, we've been waiting for you. So I have my IC markets ready to go. I am waiting for you to bring yours up. I also know that Evan is going to be an absolute baller today. He has decided to trade his live markets today. Yes, I had the same reaction.
I mean, fair enough. You crack on, son. You trade that live market.
Yeah, Evan's an absolute mob boss, mate. Like, he does not give a single crap about anything. He is going to trade his account whichever way.
Why is that so bright? There we go. All right, sweet. So I got my account up here now. There we go.
Okay, so
I've still got the Halloween colors.
The purple and the orange, mate.
Yeah.
Dude, soon it's going to be Christmas colors, mate. It's going to have to be red and green again.
Dude, yeah.
With a very festive background. All right, let's talk rules very quickly. All right, so Evan, obviously the idea is to make whomever makes the most profit in relation to their account size. So we want to see percentage gain. Whomever's got the most percentage gain is deemed the winner. I'm not going to tell you, Evan, how you should be risking, because you're risking your actual account. So I'm going to just say, for you, Evan, you trade however the hell you want. Will and I are going to trade according to the rules and the size of the risk and so on. Fair?
No worries.
Okay, so Will
wins.
Say again.
So I laugh if he still wins.
You laugh if he still wins, yeah. Even if we're like confined to 1% or whatnot, and he just absolutely blows us out of the water.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, so we're going to trade up until let's say 2 or 3 minutes before the end of the stream. Let's say 5 minutes. We'll count it down, and then we'll close all trades, and then we'll see how we fare. Same rules as last time. Any pair, no more than 1% risk for myself and Will. Happy with that?
Sounds good, mate. Guys,
Yeah,
don't forget as well, absolutely smash that like button. Let's get at least 10 likes on this video. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Ready?
Ready whenever you are, mate. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, start. Okay. Let's start looking at potential.
Hang on. Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Try that again, shall we?
Oh, do you want like...
2, 1.
Nice. All right.
Still trying to change all my bloody templates back. Absolute nightmare, mate. Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
And just like that, we got super quiet.
Yeah, you can tell the competition started. Good morning, guys. I'm just going to have a quick catch up with guys in chat, by the way. So just have a quick say hello to everyone. MGN, good morning. Infinity, good morning. In the Wild Trades, good morning, lads. Pooley, morning, all. Martine, good morning. How are you doing? I think that's everyone in chat. Everyone else, there's over 14 of you watching right now, which is super cool. So good morning to all of you. Sorry I'm late. I was in a meeting as I'm off to l'Italia. I'm off to Italy on Monday to film another Funded Freedom series. So if you guys enjoyed the Funded Freedom series last time, then you will love this, because it's no longer going from Saundersfoot to Cardiff. It's now traveling through Italy. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give you too much more, but it's going to be a full week. It's going to be 5 days of just trading. We don't know too much on what's going on. That's been left as a surprise. But all I know is that we're going to Italy, and yeah. You seen anything in the markets, boys? Oh, okay. He's in. What are you in right now?
I just put a quick little sell on pound. I'm not risking all that much. I think I'm only risking 0.5%.
If we can move,
yeah,
back, I'd be interested in that. Also, in the Wild Trades, seeing that thing this morning was pretty sick. That was quite funny.
Okay, so gold is very range bound currently.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
You were saying, Evan?
Yeah, sorry, I just ended on gold.
Look at Evan in his new setup.
Yeah, looking good.
Looking good, man. Look at you go. Is that what you're doing for poker night tonight?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
We love it, man. Love it.
Gotta wait for my city to turn up.
Dude, I got a settee. You can't have an office without a settee.
No, you can't. You can't. I'm sat on the floor at the minute, and it's not very comfortable.
You sat on the floor?
Yeah.
Dude, that is cool. Like, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
Bro, you do not even look like you're sitting on the floor right now.
Nah, cool. That's probably why I'll keep going like that. My ass is going down.
Yeah.
Your ass is numb.
Oh man, you lunatic.
Oh, by the way, Will,
Go on.
I've got some color.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be kitting out this section over here with some nice color, and I'm gonna adjust things and turn around, put up some more noise proofing. So
Dude, that looks sick.
yeah, so it will eventually get to the point where I think it will look pretty cool.
Nice. I'm gonna be chucking LEDs like up the wall and like along the perimeter.
Yeah, this is one of those like light strips. It's fucking long, mate. It's like really long.
Okay, that's literally what I've got in my box down here, ready to go up. It's just the effort of putting, and it's on like a remote control. But the effort of putting it up is just, it's not worth thinking about right now. But
Dude,
I will do it
this morning.
Did you? Yeah.
Literally just double-sided tape, and then
Love that.
they're running
Fair.
all the way down and that way, all the way towards the wall. So
I got double-sided tape somewhere. Like I said, it's just the effort of doing it.
oh, mate, price is kind of dog shit at the moment.
It is, to be fair. I've just chucked 10 lots on Hong Kong dollar.
Dude, you and your Hong Kong dollar, mate.
Hey, I mean, like, I earned good money on Hong Kong dollar last time.
Martin, asking, I know you guys are in a competition, but in the meantime, can you give us a view on US 100? Will, would you like to
Mate, let's have a look at
give us a little rundown on US 100?
Look at rundown of the Dow Jones. And the 1 hour. In fact, let's go from the 4 hour down.
Only if you wanna.
Of course, man. Let's have a look. So US 100, US 30. Oh, the US 100. Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you. I had yeah, the Nasdaq. Sorry, mate. I had US 30 in my head. Muppet. Sorry, man. Yeah,
Don't
US
we all?
100, US Tech, or NAS, or Nasdaq, or NAS 100, whatever you want to call it. So in that now, let's have a look. Jump up on to the 4 hour. There we go. So that's looked a bit flat for a bit, and then we had this big bull movement up, but the candlesticks just weren't there, even though we still gapped. Consolidated around a little bit, wicked around, played, pulled back. This bearish movement's looking a lot stronger than the bull moves. We filled the gap. We have a look at consolidation, which we've wicked into perfectly, by the way. This is going to be super interesting. We could potentially look at wanting to pull back here. Where would we want to pull back to? We've got a couple of areas. So we've got this consolidation area here, but we've got an imbalance area here, consolidation, an imbalance or a fair value gap. So if we jump down to the 1 hour, so right now we are currently bearish due to the fact that we've broken structure to the downside, including, what color is my horizontal line? Okay, it's white, that's fine. Let's try and draw a straight line. Ooh, that's not easy to see. Okay, let's just change the color of these boxes then, because that's a bit too difficult. Let's go to like a grey. How does that look? That's a bit better. Right, let's change all these to grey just so we can see them a little bit easier. Although it changes the candle color to a really weird color.
That's one of the issues that I had with changing information on the screen, and then you wanting to find the perfect box to to put it through, and then the fill of the box makes the candle color different, and then I can't analyze it. I'm like, is this a bullish or a bearish candle? What the hell is going on?
You're looking at it, you're like, dude, that just looks so weird. Okay, so here, we've got this break and close under this zone here. on the 1 hour, which is super nice. Followed by consolidation. I'm expecting a pullback either into this zone here or this consolidation zone, this supply zone up here. Dropping down to the 15-minute. Let's see what's going on in the 15. Again, choppy price action. Just consolidating in. If we have a look on the 5-minute, what's going on the 5-minute has really dropped down. So the 5 minutes looking a little bit stronger. So we've come down, we've tapped into this area perfectly, which is super cool. So we've tapped into this this imbalance area, this fair value gap area. We've broken price to the upside. I'm actually going to go jump in on a 10 lot long. I probably need to put a little bit more on than 10 lots, but discretion stop down here. Hard stop down here. Discretion stop. I'm looking at putting probably here. And then where am I going to target my TP? I'm going to go back up to the 15-minute time frame. And I'm going to try and aim for low-hanging fruit. So low-hanging fruit for me would, in theory, be these highs up here. However, because we've got this high here, and it's also a confluence towards this fair value gap on the 4 hour and this consolidation, then I'm going to try and target that area there, which would be $1,200. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to jump back down to the 5-minute and leave that there. So guys, let me know what you think about that. If you like that, then that's my analysis for the NAS. Gold, I'm waiting for a breakout of either side. I don't know which side yet, but I want to see a breakout. We're consolidating too much. The moment we get a break and close in a direction, I'm going for it.
Yeah. We analyzed gold before you came on, Will, so same idea.
Okay.
Just waiting for a break. At the moment, it is at an area where... it's currently at an area where it's just very slowed momentum. There is a little bit of an upward tick to it, but the tick itself is very, very slow, very uninspiring. So I wanted to break. I wanted to choose a direction and then go in that direction.
Yeah, I think if I want to find a direction, I think it'll be bull bias. Like if I'm gonna try and have a bias on the breakout, I think it's gonna be a bullish breakout.
I mean, we are currently making higher highs and higher lows in relation to, this whole day, like the whole from the Tokyo session, London, from the day open Tokyo session. We've been pushing higher, but like in the grand scheme of things, we're a little flat.
Yeah, NAS is looking Hong Kong dollars now looking really nice.
Yeah, as for gold not doing nothing, it really is not doing nothing.
Yeah. Nasdaq is looking good. I like this. We're trying to push to the downside, but we're failing. We're rejecting, and we're in like this perfect pullback zone for this this area here. So that's looking really, really good.
My only issue with trading indices is I never know what lot size I'm supposed to be going or position.
It does bother me a little bit. I hate it. Like I'll put a 10 in thinking, I know that I need to go big on the lot size with indices, and then next minute it'll be like I'm only risking $200. It's like, huh?
Yeah, it's just like I could have sworn that I was in it. Sorry, I accidentally clicked it again. Didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice breakdown. Only thing for me that I look for is a new all-time high from here.
Okay, let's have that
on NAS.
Let's jump up onto the daily. Yeah,
which is pretty much what you're aiming for, I think, Will.
Yeah, all-time highs are up here.
Okay, so it's quite a ways away.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, all-time highs would be nice. I can't see why we couldn't get it. You know, right now, the only reason I'd want to target this area here is just because we're on a current bear trend, and this would be the 4-hour pullback. However, it doesn't mean that we can't break through and invalidate it.
Yeah.
I think we can. If we can break through, invalidate it, and then potentially pull back as a break and retest to the upside, then I think that's where you'll see your all-time highs. But I don't hate what it's doing right now. I know I'm in drawdown, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Being a little bit in drawdown's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a little bit nervous on Euro Hong Kong dollar. We're not closing how I'd like to be closing.
Oh yes, question for everybody: who is joining us tonight for poker night?
Yeah, fair point, guys. Poker night at 8 p.m. Is it 7 or 8 p.m. tonight?
We're going a little bit earlier, so I think it is 6 p.m.
Oh, I don't know if I can do 6. How come so early, man?
Just so that everybody else that is not in the UK doesn't go to bed like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Boo, dude.
we can try for 7. We can try for 7, but then it's like 9 p.m. for us.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 2 hours difference, mate.
I thought it was 1 hour. I thought. Oh, you don't have daylight savings, do you?
Nah.
Fair. Okay, I was gonna say, what are you on about? You have daylight savings. We've caught up now.
But we'll discuss it a little bit later, the exact time. But what is important is if you want to join us for poker, you guys need to be in the premium group, and within the premium group, you will have access to the poker lounge. So get yourselves in.
It's £30 a month now as well at the moment. You know, it was £80 a month. It's now £30 a month, and I haven't had time to switch it back and increase the prices again. In preparation to go to Italy, so there's a very good chance that you may be able to join for £30 a month for another week, unless I get time today to put it back up to £80 a month. So guys, get yourself in the Discord. The link is in the description below. We do have a free Discord for those of you who are thinking, oh, you know, I like what you guys do, but you know, I don't want to pay you £30 a month. Dude, that's absolutely fine. It's entirely up to you. The Discord down below is free. But we do also have a premium group that I'm live in every single day. I think Rich spent like 2 hours just chilling in the live trading room, and then I joined him for a bit. I know his brother joined him for a bit. I know my brother joined him for a bit as well. That was pretty cool. So there's a few of us in, and then you know it's just all sorts. I go live Sunday. In fact, I'll be going live from England Sunday evening, and then yeah, it's just gonna be super cool vibes, guys. We go live. Ewan does a fitness session in the morning where he goes live running and doing all sorts of fitness. If you've got any questions regarding like health and you know maybe weight training or just any form of fitness training, again, Ewan, our co-founder, is a qualified personal trainer. So guys, the value in there is just absolutely incredible. It's unbelievable, and we have fun. We got poker night.
Yeah, we generally have just a crap ton of fun. Evan, are you going to be there?
I'm definitely going to be there. I won't miss that for the world.
Nice. Evan loves poker night, dude.
This is where I'm going to be for the rest of the day now.
Like it. Man, I love that. You got to go out and go. You're going to Costa. You're going to do a coffee run, surely?
Straight after the stream, I'm off to Costa, yeah.
Fair, I thought so.
Definitely need my wake-up juice. And plus it gets me out for a little bit.
Yeah, you got to do that, man. You can't just sit in an office all day. You got to go out and do something. You know, otherwise you may as well just go get an office job.
No, for sure.
You know, and secure your money. You know, thing is that if you get an office job working, I don't know, maybe as a basic accountant or something, You know, you got £2,000 a month, then you're just sitting in an office doing paperwork. You know, you may as well go do that. You're securing your money. The luxury about being a full-time trader is that you're able to literally do what you want. You can say, right, okay, I'm in an office. I'm in an office now. 2 hours. I'm gonna get up, go to Costa, get out, go have some lunch, go out and go chill with friends for a bit, and then come back and do another hour, 2 hours. You know, you get that opportunity to do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's just like in the Wild Curves. Go for a run in the forest or wherever.
Mate, yeah, literally that. Yeah, mate, literally that.
Dude, nothing is moving the way that I would have wanted it. Everything is so slow.
I love the Nasdaq right now, you know. I'm actually gonna put another. I just put another on, which is ironic because it's in the exact same place. So I've just doubled up.
Well, I can probably see British pound coming back down, or even further down, considering it is.
I'm waiting for a pullback on British pound, if I'm honest.
I'm probably expecting it to tank with all the taxes that they're about to start announcing.
Yeah, well, yeah. Me and my family were talking about that last night. It's just
ridiculous.
Man, I don't know what the UK are thinking, man.
Well, it's definitely going to affect the market, put it that way, I reckon. So, if you can get in at a decent point, a good shot would be all right.
Yeah, true that. Having said that, if we close here, the momentum seems to be pretty bearish. No, shit, no. I clicked the wrong one.
Don't do that. Don't do no. Don't do that. What did you do?
I clicked buy, not sell.
On which one?
Will you pleb? GU.
Ah.
Oh, what an absolute pillock.
What an absolute moppet.
Can't believe I did that. That's a pretty sausage thing to do. Did I? You guys will do anything just to punish me, won't you? Did I just hear Will make a mistake? Punishment!
Yeah, mate, like, I agree.
Dude, you will do anything to punish me. When shall I start my reading, by the way? Like, can I start that after when I come back from Italy?
Yeah, you
Sweet.
can do that when you come back.
So for those of you who don't know, I've started a challenge. Or not necessarily a challenge, it's just something to get me reading a little bit more. And it's basically I've got to take a picture of me reading my book in my office every single day. So I'm gonna try and read a chapter every single day.
Oh,
And
by the way,
yeah.
I see Pooley is seconding that motion, but where has Pooley been?
True, Pooley, where have you
hasn't
been, man? You've been MIA.
Yeah, he's
Not
been MIA, mate.
You're
Where you
not
been?
showing up for poker night because you're whipped.
Yeah.
You know what's going on, man? What's going on? What's up? Are you okay? Should we call help? Do you need to call Brotherhood reinforcements? Are you? Is it not that? Is it comfortable under your wife's thumb or?
It was the best excuse. Oh, we have to go visit friends.
Yeah, yeah. Like we're gonna believe that Pooley has friends.
No, Pooley's got friends, but it's us.
Yeah, we are your friends, Pooley.
And that excuse is not you're coming to see us, which is bullshit.
Yeah, who are you kidding, man? Who are these friends, you're live. She had to put me in rehab after
Had
last
to
Friday.
put me in rehab after last Friday.
Pooley's gone. It's a weekly thing. She said no. It's a bi-weekly thing if this is the case.
Yeah, we're doing it twice weekly, mate.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, you have the complete option of free will completely. So you can either, for those of you who don't drink, those of you who don't want to, who want to come chill and have a bit of fun, that's absolutely fine. But those of you who want to get a little bit messy, that's absolutely fine. Like, dude, I cannot even. I polished off a bottle of my whiskey, and I had a cigar. So whilst playing poker, so that was super fun. A video
Take
of
note,
you
William.
reading that
Take
chapter
note.
out loud. Anyone can take a picture looking at a book. I'm not videoing myself reading.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I could go live. I'm not going to read it to you, but I could go live and read the chapter. But you're just going to sit and watch me read a book for an hour. That's not. It's going to take like probably 10, 20 minutes. But so I mean, I could do. Should I create a book club?
You can create a book club, mate.
That'd be pretty cool, I think.
All right, so
Waiting for NASDAQ to continue up.
I am currently about $200 down, 250-ish down. I have GU and EU sells and a buy on gold, and I've got another one waiting on gold. Another
You
buy.
buy on gold, have you?
Yeah, I took the top, and then I've got a pending waiting a little bit lower. So just a little bit lower here, pending.
Actually.
But I took a buy on the high, and I just put my stops down here. Not that I think it will, tank to this point, but just to give it some breathing room. So yeah, and then so I'm about 170 down at the moment, but I have a few positions. We'll see what happens. And then Evan, oops.
I was just laughing at what NGN just put.
Book club sounds like something a bunch of old single ladies would create. So perfect, I guess.
Yeah, okay, fine. Maybe we won't create a book club then.
Don't worry, MGN. We won't invite you then. We'll sip our what is it? Our mimosas and have our little tea and crumpets and whatnot.
Oh, wine and giggles.
I'm out next Friday as well. So the week after, I'll return amigos. Pooley.
You know what, Pooley? No, you're no longer. Fuck you. You're no longer.
You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing
excuses.
Yeah.
You know what, Pooley? I think you should be punished, mate.
I'm hearing a load of bull crap. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm hearing a whole lot of excuses. So I'm thinking I want to see Pooley do push-ups.
I'd love to see Pooley do push-ups.
Boys.
There we go.
Boys. Yeah, Pooley, you're testing the patience of the Brotherhood.
There we go, guys. We're starting to find some bullish momentum on NASDAQ now. So 240 up, 60 up, and 38 up.
Yeah, everything is busy pulling back. So GU is got zero momentum in its backside. EU is also just struggling along. And gold attempted and is still doing nothing. Nothing. But I will not go down without a fight. We will storm the beaches.
We shall fight them on the beaches.
You know I love you all.
Fight them on the landing grounds.
But you know what, Pooley? Love is but a word if action is not followed. You tell me you love me, but you beat me with a stick.
What? I mean, you were doing so well. And then you start getting beaten by sticks.
Yep.
Well, the whole market's half picked two that's going sideways.
Yep. That's the annoying part sometimes of a Friday. Like, the section that we're trading in should theoretically have some volume, and it's just not going.
I'm out of GU. GU's just no thank you.
I mean, if I close everything now, it's just going to be losses. So I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep this in, and we'll see.
No, I just paid $70 commission.
70. Wow. Oh, that's also something that I didn't take into consideration, which is absolute.
10 lots on GU. What?
Yeah, IC markets. It's $7 round trip.
That is revolting.
$7 round trip, mate. Painful.
That's actually grim. Like, that is revolting.
Okay, so the way that I used to look at commission was like this. I used to look at it from the point of view of a pip value. And generally, EU-GU, your pip value is $10 per pip if you're trading one lot. Okay? So, that means that with a $7 commission, 0.7 pips is just going to commission, just straight up just to commission.
Yeah.
So you can just say one whole pip is just going to commission. Then we're not talking about potential slippage, and we're not talking about, just spread. And then you take into account spread. Spread generally can range as well. Sometimes a little bit of volatility can pick it up. Sometimes it's close to zero, but it's very rarely zero when there's volume.
There we go. Now we're seeing a bit more price coming through. So I'm $1,000 up.
So very, very easily you could go from a full pip that you need to pay just straight up in fees to a pip and a half to 2 pips of spread. And then on top of that, let's say you get slipped as well, hypothetically. So trading with IC markets, being in South Africa, there's a delay. So the time that I enter to the time that it actually reflects, there can be quite the difference. So if you're scalping and you're trying to take, 5 pips, for example, on a day like today, or 10 pips or something like that, you're giving away 25% of your winnings almost every single time.
Yeah.
And just in fees. So that to me is just one of the most annoying things. It's just bullcrap.
This all bullshit. Right, I'm gonna get my bottle of water. I'll be 2 seconds, guys.
All right, mate. Yeah, nothing is moving the way that I would like to move it. GU-EU is flat at the moment. Gold is starting to show a little bit of something, but I think I've missed the movement.
I'm hoping it does something.
Yes, you sexy people, I am back. Alright,
It's so annoying, mate. This
or
market
jump
is
at one. Oh, mate, look at gold.
Gold is climbing, mate.
Good. Dude, gold is doing well. I'm up $1,700 at the moment.
Nice.
I'm up 84.
Say again.
I'm up 84. And not grand.
If you're up 84 grand, I'd ask you to teach me how to trade.
especially in these markets.
Yeah, yeah, fair. What about you, Rich? How you doing?
Nah, dude, I'm down 170, 180 bucks ish. Nah, dude, the market today is just flat for me. I try to sell on EU, and it's just absolutely just sitting around that. Yeah, it's just sitting around that 3 to 4 pip range, just sitting there, just doing nothing. Fuck all.
Yeah, I tried that in the USD.
I've closed. I'm flat in the market now. For 957 bucks up. Dude, I've paid $266 in commissions. That's so tragic.
So you came up 700 and odd.
This stream
Dude,
looks like the one has two.
This is just tragic. Nothing's happening, mate.
Yeah, price action's a bit crap, innit? I mean, price action's crap, but I've still managed to pull in $1,000. Guys, don't forget to smash out that like button as well. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give it a like. Like I said, 10 likes. 10 likes on the video, and make sure that, let's see if we can get 80 subscribers today. I'm trying to get my creatine, but I'm just fingering the dust stick.
Dude, can EU just and GU just start tanking?
Yeah, dude, it will. Give it a couple of weeks.
No, tank now. Tank, you bastard. As I say, do something.
Do something, mate. Do fucking something.
What is this? 15 to 2. Nah, mate. Like, we're not gonna see this. Nah, dude. This. I chose the wrong side. Like, I tried to sell at the bottom, and then it just flattened out, and then it is what it is.
This is a good question. Fully, why have you exited Nazwell? Because I'm currently winning the competition, and I think that because we've broken and closed above this high now, we're going to get a pullback. So I think we're going to get a pullback into this zone, and then I'll probably buy up again. I just wanted to secure some profits. What order did I put on with Nav? It was 10 lots, I thought so. There we go. So I put another buy limit on. I think we're gonna pull back into this zone and then continue on up. But yeah, truth be told, I closed just because it was strategy. You know, I'm winning, so I wanted to secure the profit. So I've now secured the profits. We've broken and closed above this current this previous high, showing, you know, microstructure to the bull side. I think we can pull back, get entered back into a better position, and then continue up. So that's my reasoning behind it, my man. Good answer. Thank you very much. Same goes with gold as well, guys. You know, like I said, I'm winning on gold. So hopefully we get a break. We've had a break and closed. Hopefully we get a retest. And then I'll probably jump back in for the continuation. We've got 9 minutes, people. What are we thinking?
Nah. Nah, this...
Then break and, like I said, break and retest on gold, break and retest on NAS. Hong Kong dollar. I'm happy. I'm not gonna enter back in Hong Kong dollar. I'm happy with what happened.
Nah, dude, it's dead. Market is dead today.
US 30. US 30. US 30 looking good. But I prefer the Nasdaq than the US 30. So Nasdaq over Dow Jones. There we go. Starting to get a pullback now. So hopefully we can get tagged in and then continue on up. Gold, I'm going to do the exact same. Yeah, gold. Yeah, I like gold. Thing is, there's a big wick above this, and I'm not sure if I like that. Ah, GU, I would have. Okay, I've just been tagged into NAS. Again, same stop loss. Oh, woof. Okay, just been tapped into gold now as well.
EU is dead. Dead to me.
GU, I could have held it, and then I'd be at least at break even, so I could have saved myself $400. Annoying.
You don't pay commissions on indices.
No, zero commission with these. Oh no, yes, no, yes, no, yeah, zero commission on indices. What's that? I thought so. No, gold, go back up. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, gold's being a little bitch.
Little bitch. Little biatch. Oh, there you go. So gold's. I like what gold's doing right now. It's trying its hardest to respect this zone here, which is nice. I think that I've entered in the right place. Same with Nasdaq. I think I've entered in the right place. I've entered in the only place for buys, if you ask me. Oh, there we go. Gold just moved. I'm at $300 already. There we go. That's the rejection move we want. Hopefully we can continue that now. I've now covered commissions on this. How much have I paid in commission so far? $266 in commission. So yeah, I've now covered my commission, so I'm back up to $1,200 net.
Dude, you're probably gonna be the winner today, in all likelihood.
Oh, we've got 5 minutes left of the competition.
I doubt Evan has made £1,000.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I like that. Not yet. Yeah, I'm $183 down currently.
Yeah, I've just
It's just
$280 paid in commission, so I've now actually covered. No, I haven't, not quite yet.
yeah, gold should start rallying now, and pound and euro should start dropping. Like now, right now. Just tank, baby, tank. But I doubt.
I'm over in between 30 and 45 down.
I think entering into EU a second time was a mistake for me. Unless it can start moving now and I can start seeing some profits, but I think I'm going to probably end up being down by the time that we have to stop trading. Gold as well just didn't do anything.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget. Come on, let's like this video. We got 8 likes. Come on, 2 more likes to get to 10 likes. Let's smash the likes out. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, all the important links are down in the description below, people. Yes, free Discord and premium Discord. Choose between one of them. It's entirely up to you. We do not mind. It depends if you like seeing us after stream and joining us for Poker Night. And having full access to an online PT.
I don't like what gold is doing.
I know, I've taken out a gold. I don't like what Naz is doing either, mind. I'm flat now. I'm done. I'm in the competition with $992.
What the hell, man?
Well, my AUD USD trade is counteracting my gold trade.
I
The
mean,
wick above I don't like on gold.
yeah. And in 1 minute, 30 seconds, it's going to close, and it's closing like it doesn't want to go anywhere. Yeah, whatever. I'll close everything. Fuck it. Whatever. Congratulations, Will. I think you are the winner. I am out. I am flat. What about you, Evan?
I'm 45 down.
But I mean, you're still trading your like actual account, so in your case, you don't have to exit when we're done.
Is this a P1 P2 account or is it a live account? Is it a live account?
No, it's phase 1.
Phase 1. Oh, nice.
All right, so Will, what is your what is your P&L?
$1,272 up, $280 commission, net profit of $992, bang on.
Mine is $433 up, $63 in commission for a $370 profit.
Very nice.
I stole a NAS trade.
Did you thieving bastard?
Yeah, I sold 50 volume.
Did
And
you?
then it just dropped a little bit, and then I jumped out.
Bro, what?
And I think I got out at like I could have had so much more.
You robbed my gold trade.
Yeah,
my gold trade.
So I thought it was going to start pushing lower. I didn't like the way that it was not trying to push higher up. So I decided I'm going to sell here as it was pushing down a little bit lower. And then as it closed, it was about to close, started pushing up a bit. And I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just close it here. And then it closed there. But if I had stayed in, I think I probably would have won.
No, that's nuts.
Yeah, because I had a TP here at this low, and then I was like, nah, I don't know, and then I just removed the TP. And I was like, because I don't think it's gonna reach this. This was the interesting point for me. If I can just draw a line,
if we close below that line that you've just drawn, I think that you would have hit your TP.
Yeah. So the idea that I had was like I wanted to test this section over here.
Yeah, okay, I can see.
I wanted it to come and test this, but I thought, oh, this wick, mate, like this wick is ugly.
Yeah,
such an ugly wick. And if
you, well, that's what entered me into the buys at first. Otherwise, I would have wanted to test that area that you've just marked out. But we'd already wicked down, and I thought, I think there's gonna be buys here now then. And it was, I took some nice buys.
Yeah, you took this one, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I took the inverse.
Yeah,
But
the
yeah, unfortunate,
momentum
mate.
drop.
$370 up. You know what? I'm gonna start looking at introducing indices into my trading as well. I should be talking to.
I will
Poolie.
during New York session. I'm not going to trade indices during London.
No. Like New York session.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah,
No.
100%.
Introducing. I might just have a little discussion with Poolie because I think Poolie is the one that primarily trades indices.
I think he likes SPY. I'm sure he loves the S&P 500.
Either that or Nas, man. Like I think he talks about Nas every day.
I suppose true that.
So Poolie, you and I should get together and have a little discussion
You
about
won't get
indices.
together.
Yeah.
He's trapped. He's trapped, mate. He's under his wife's thumb.
So it's a good excuse for him to break out from that thumb and come and join a friend. His buddy, his old pal, Rich
Dude, he's
Butler.
got friends. He doesn't need us anymore. He's just found friends.
Well, I'm gonna give him a reason to want to be our friend again.
I don't want him.
I'll join on that one.
I'll
Yeah,
join
dude, let's
on
do
that.
that. Like on a serious note, like
Yeah, on a
Poolie,
serious note,
yeah.
100%. We can jump in the trading lounge at any point during any day or any week, for as long as you want, and then 100%, man, join in.
Yeah, I
I'm
rate that.
helping no one. F all of you. Oh, Poolie, man, you do make me
F
laugh.
all of y'all. Okay, Poolie, I'll
I
remember
see
that.
how it is. I see. Mate.
I remember that.
I hope that bed's comfy that you've just made it.
Yeah. I hope that cake tastes sweet. Huh? I hope it tastes sweet, mate. That cake that you've just baked for your little
man.
self.
Anyway, guys, we've gone over. Poolie, we'll see you in the premium Discord, bro. Unfortunately, we won't see Poolie tonight in the poker. We are a man down, and we shall miss you. We've got two new guys joining the poker tonight. We've got Fuzzy, and we've also got Bailey. So we've got
Nice.
two guys joining us, two new guys joining us on poker. So that would be super cool. So guys, thank you so much for joining. And I shall leave Richard Butler finish up. But Evan, thank you very much for joining us. And guys, I'm sorry that I'm late, but I'm here. I'm here. I made up for it by winning.
All right, guys. Today was a little bit of a subdued one. This week was a little bit weird. There was a lot of stuff. We didn't have a stream yesterday because I had absolute electricity issues. We had the whole town without electricity. Only came back much later. Ended up jumping into the Fiverr stream. So this whole week has not been the most good week, basically. But next week is going to be a lot better, guys. Everybody, thank you very much to Evan for joining us. We really appreciate it, mate. You're welcome at any point in time. If you ever want to jump on again, you literally just send me a message, say, dude, I want to be on, and we'll bring you on. And the same thing goes for everybody in chat. If anybody would like to join us at some point on the live stream, just send me a message. You can find me in the Discord. Send me a message. Tell me when you want to come on. We have a little interview. We talk some shit, and then So everybody else, have a great day, and we'll see you in the Discord tonight. Those of you who's going to be in the poker stream, and those who are not in the poker stream that would like to just come and talk to us in the poker lounge, not the poker lounge, the trading lounge. Get into the trading lounge. We can go and talk some crap there as well. Hope everybody have a great day. Have a great weekend. Cheers, everyone.
Have a good day.